Hey, what's going on, guys? So I thought I would do something a little bit different today. I actually have a pretty good jersey collection. So I thought I would share that with you today. So here we go. All right, so this is my 2008 USA basketball jersey. I actually found this at a Marshalls, and this is actually LeBron James. And it's a little thicker than normal jerseys. I'm not sure if it's a like a swingman jersey or like an authentic. I mean, it does say authentic on the bottom, but it's a little bit thicker than like regular jerseys. Usually jerseys are like pretty thin because they need to be breathable for when you're playing in them. I've actually played in this jersey a lot, so you could see like some of the discoloration. I actually don't play in it anymore just because I want to preserve it, and I really like this jersey. Take a look at the back. All of the all of the lettering and the numbers are stitched. It's double stitched, as you can see right there. There's this nice graphic on the background of it. Really nice. I kind of regret playing in this so much just because it's such a nice jersey. I wish it could just be like I wish it could just be back to its like its first state that I got it, which was a super white. But yeah, you can see like the sweat stains and everything. I tried to bleach it out, but that didn't work on this. Actually, it actually made it worse. But it's nice. I really like the patches on this. I mean, it's the nice USA basketball. It's navy. You get this red with the gray on the back. It's a triple. I think this is triple stitched patch. Really nice. All right, so this is my Michael Jordan Washington Wizards jersey. I got this when he first, well, not when he first came back, but like the second time he came back to the NBA and he came out of retirement. I think I was around 18 or 19 at that time, and I had a little money in my pocket, and I was like, you know what, I'm gonna get that Michael Jordan jersey. So this is not a bad jersey. I mean, it's a swingman jersey, not authentic. So it's like the mid-tier jersey. All the patches are stitched. It's tackle twill. Um, I don't like the vinyl numbers and lettering. I like the stitched. I think it's a nice look. I really like this deep blue and then this dark orange. I really think it's a nice color. I really miss this colorway from the early 2000s. I thought it was a really nice. It really went with a lot of things that I wore, and I used to wear a lot of jerseys just for like style. I mean, it's out of style nowadays, but I'll still wear it. I like the patch on here; it's really nice. And then I'll show you the back. This is actually a double XL, but um, it's not that long. It's just really wide. That's nice Jordan lettering in the back. All right, so this is my Adidas Swingman Joakim Noah jersey. So I'm a big time Bulls fan, and Joakim Noah was a staple of our team for like such a long time. He had so much heart, and he had a lot of skill. People don't give him any credit for how skilled he was. I mean, he could run the floor. He could make the extra pass. He could drop the mid-range jumper. I mean, he was really good when he was on. So I got this off of eBay, and I got it for a really good price. I think, people who don't live in Chicago, they don't really look at Joakim Noah the way we do because, he was on our team clearly. And so, I thought the best way to pay respect to uh, to a guy who worked so hard on the Bulls for so long, and represented our team so well, I thought, get a jersey and represent him because he meant a lot for the team, and I really respected what he did in Chicago. I thought it was great. So the Adidas Swingman jerseys are pretty good quality. I mean, this jersey is I think a few years old, and all the ink on the patches are still in really good condition. The patches are really nice. The mesh is still it's thin, but that's how it's supposed to be. It's really nice. Um, there's no stains on it, no tears. It's pretty durable. I like the lining on it. I mean, all the ink is still there. There's no stains or fades in the ink. It's a really nicely done jersey. And just, like, I like these jerseys just because, they have a story behind them, for one. And also, I mean, to me, they're like pieces of art and they represent something that was sentimental to me. I mean, I love basketball, and, you know, uh, all these jerseys are like a moment in time, or like just a moment in time where you can just remember all the fond memories you have of like basketball, and this will just encapsulate that time in your life where like, oh man, he was such a great player. Like, this is something that I could remember and cherish for a long time. All right, here's another Chicago Bulls jersey. You guys may not be familiar with this player, but it's Luol Deng. So he played 9 years on the Chicago Bulls. He was probably one of the hardest working small forwards in the league because Tom Thibodeau worked him over. I mean, he would play him like 42 minutes a night. And if you guys aren't familiar with that number, so there's 48 minutes in a game. And so 42 of those 48 minutes, Luol Deng would be on the floor. And that's a mind-boggling number because, basketball is such an intense, strenuous sport. So this guy held it down for 9 years. I think he made it to the All-Star team two or three times. But yeah, he was such a great player on our team. He just very underappreciated and underrated. He did a lot of great things. This jersey is really nice, actually. I got this at where did I get it? At one of the lid stores. They have like the jerseys and everything. I think one of their flagship stores. This was actually on clearance for 25, and this was like the year, or like the summer right after Luol Deng was traded to another team. And I was heartbroken because I was like, oh man, he was such a great player in our team. So I figured, you know what, I'm gonna go out and get this jersey. It's a good way to represent what he meant for me on this team, and how much I enjoyed watching him play. He was just a phenomenal player to watch. Um, all the all the patches are really in good condition. I've only worn this once, I believe. The ink is really nice, still vibrant. Here's the Adidas patch, and then got a large. But the thing about jerseys, it's tricky. So like, I could wear either a large or an extra large. I tend to like the large because they tend to be like two lengths longer than the normal size large. So if you're worried about length as far as the jersey goes, always go true to size, I would say. And on the back, It's a nice Bulls patch, and then his name, the lettering on the back, Luol Deng, and then number 9, which was also recently used by Rajon Rondo. So yeah, I'm glad to have this jersey in my collection. I mean, people are going to wonder like who that guy was, but you know, I know who he is, and just played for such a long time on our team, and he was a great player. All right, so this is my Scottie Pippen jersey. As you can tell, there's sirens in the background. But anyways, so this is my Scottie Pippen jersey. I got this off of eBay. Slightly used. It was about a little less than $20, which was an amazing price. Got an extra large. They were out of the large, so this is a bit long on me. But that's okay. I mean, I don't mind wearing like long jerseys. It tends to look like a dress on me, which is cool. Like I tend to wear like really big hoodies or jackets in the winter. So this is good for layering anyways. But I mean, it's a really nice jersey. I mean, the white and the red, it's really nice. The patches are really good. You know, and it's just I think it's single stitched. You know, because it's Swingman. If it was authentic, it would be double stitched. Many times triple stitched. So the coloring, it's ink. It's not patch on patch. If it was authentic, it would be patch on patch. But if it's Swingman, so it's ink. So over time, this will fade. But I mean, there's ways of painting it and fixing it. Which whenever I get to that level, I'll probably do a video about that. The patches on the bottom are really nice. It has his name, Scottie Pippen, 1991 to 1992. So this is the era that this jersey is mimicking. And then it has this really nice Hardwood Classics patch. And it has the NBA patch, which is really nice. And on the back, I mean, it has the Pippen letterings, patches on the back. Number 33. Really love the lining on this. It's really nice. Of course, the back end. It's a really long jersey. Excuse me, because it's XL, and so it's 2 lengths longer than the listed size. But it's nothing to gripe about. I like this jersey, and I wear this. I wear this more frequently than my other jerseys. I mean, I don't have many opportunities to wear these jerseys, but it's a fun thing to collect. Alright, so this is my 2010 FIBA jersey. This is LeBron James, of course. This is the away jersey. So you get this vinyl USA on the top, and I think this is also vinyl right here. You get this cool lining in the back. It says United We Rise. And then you get these awesome patches. I think they're single stitched. And it's really cool. This jersey's really thin, by the way. And you get the number 6, single stitched. On the bottom, you get XL, length ×2, of course. There's even a spot where you can like write in your name, which is really cool. And then on the side, there's a red lining. This is really elegant. Alright, on the back, you get this cool graphic of the Stars and Stripes. It's a subtle backdrop of the American flag, which I thought was a really nice touch. And of course, you see the red trim on the sides, and then the single stitched patches of LeBron James on the back. And then you get the red trim on the shoulders, which is really nice. And as I said, this jersey is really thin, so it's good for breathability. But then also you have to be careful when you're wearing it because you don't want it to get snagged on any place because it could rip really easily. I think I've only worn this twice, and I've had this for about 7 years now. Every time I think I want to wear it, I just get nervous that it's going to rip on something. Alright, so this is my vintage Michael Jordan champion jersey. And the funny thing about this is I got this as a birthday present when I was about, I want to say 11 years old. And it still fits me really well. And it's the vinyl on this has not cracked. It's in really good condition. And I've done my best to just try to keep it in really great condition. I think the reason why it fits me really well is that when I was 11, I was going through a big growth spurt, and I was just growing really quickly, growing tall, and I would buy my clothes like 2 sizes bigger than me, thinking that, you know what, I'm eventually gonna fit them. So I bought this jersey, or actually my mom bought this jersey. Was it my mom? No, actually it was my godmother. She bought this jersey 2 sizes bigger than me, and it still fits to this day, thankfully. Really nice. I'm glad that Champion is back in style in a big way, because I've always been a fan of this logo. I've always thought this was an iconic logo, and I'm glad they're back in a big way. So all the letters and the numbers are vinyl, but the patches on here, there's a champion patch and an NBA patch, and I thought that's a really cool contrast. All right, on the back, the vinyl of, you know, his name, Michael Jordan. You get the 23. Of course, this is really thin. It's a nice, it's a really cool polyester feel, satin polyester feel. So when you're playing basketball in this, basketball in this, you know, you really, you don't overheat. It just preserves the coolness. And the lining on it is still great. I love jerseys. I think they're just underrated pieces of art. I mean, you know, if you're a fan of sports, then, you know, jerseys are just a staple of your fandom. All right, so this is my Larry Bird Adidas Originals jersey. I think it was the Hardwood Classics jerseys. And the interesting thing about this is they didn't put an Adidas patch on here at all. So all they have is an NBA patch, the original Celtics logo, and the number. So it looks like an authentic jersey. So you get an authentic jersey for the price of a classics jersey. And the reason why this is so important is that, you know, if you go out and dish money for a Mitchell and Ness authentic Larry Bird jersey, that's about $300. But I paid around $60 for something that looks similar to that, has the same aesthetic, and the same comfort, you know, the same comfort as that. Really awesome. I wish I would have picked up more of these when they first came out. I know the prices have gone up because people have caught on to the same thing that I've observed. But it's really nice. It's a really nice jersey. I was actually fortunate to get this in a large, so this fits perfectly on me. Um, the aesthetic of this really looks beautiful. I mean, it's just an elegant green and white. So simple, but really says a lot if you're a sports fan. The lining on the back of this, it's really nice. Made in Nicaragua. Then you get the Adidas and just the stripes and large. Really cool. There's no hang tag. It's just this tag that goes across. All right, on the back, you get this really simple white on green Larry Bird. You know, you get his last name, the 33, single stitched, and then you get the trim, the green and white trim. So beautiful. All right, so this is my NBA All-Star Hakeem Olajuwon jersey. It's a Mitchell and Ness. And the thing about this is I wasn't sure if I was buying a fake or not. But it kind of looks like it, so I'm not sure. But even if it is, I don't care. I mean, it's so well done. Even if it is a fake, I don't know. But it has a nice Mitchell and Ness patch on the bottom. Then has the tackle twill, NBA All Star, and then there's the graphic vinyl print in between, and then tackle twill numbers. You get the Mitchell and Ness patch on the back, and then it still has a tag. I still haven't worn it. I got this a couple of years ago. Got it from eBay. So I just assumed, you know, like it was authentic. Not that it matters because I'll still wear it. You get the NBA patch. And the reason why I haven't worn this yet is because it's such an ostentatious color combination. I mean, I don't normally wear these colors, so I don't know what I can wear to match it. Maybe some black Timberlands or something. I don't know. But it's such a nice jersey. Alright, on the back you get the black tackle twill patches. On the back here, these are actually single stitched, which is nice. These are double stitched. No, these are single stitched. And then on the side, the trim on the side looks really nice. It's a nice geometric print. All right, so this is my Adidas Hardwood Classics Dominique Wilkins jersey. I really like this aesthetic of red and orange and white. It's a really nice contrast, vibrant, very ostentatious, very flamboyant, and super 80s. I mean, this if you could think of any basketball jersey that signified the 80s, this would be that jersey. Just as far as the print and as far as the design, I mean, it was just super 80s. People will say like the like the Boston Celtics jersey, but I think that's more timeless than anything. I think this is more significant of the times. And this was really nice. I mean, it has the Adidas patch, the Hawks patch on the front, and then this cool, horizontal geometric print where it just labels the Hawks, so just emphasizes it all the more. And you got the NBA patch, of course. Then you have the single stitch numbers. The yellow is inked inside of the white patch. Then you get the Dominique Wilkins patch. So this is referring to the 1985-86 jerseys. Really cool. Hardwood Classics patch. NBA patch. And then on the back, you get the Wilkins jersey. The Wilkins stitched patches. Same print that mirrors the front. The numbers 21. The trim is red and like yellowish orange. Really beautiful really beautiful jersey. Only worn this once. This is a bit large on me, so I tend to wear this with hoodies just to offset the size of this, because it tends to look like a dress on me, and that's the unfortunate thing about this, is that jerseys really run long, so I tend to layer it with like hoodies and just fall weather. Alright, so the last basketball jersey that I'm going to show you guys today is my Michael Jordan Washington Wizards home jersey. So it comes in this white and navy blue with this orange trim, orange and black trim. You get these blue patches with orange and black trim as well. You get the crescent moon, or like it's like those symbols of magic, since it's a wizard sign, representing the eye, Then you get the Nike patch, which is really nice. The NBA patch. Then you get a hang tag, which I wanted to cut several occasions just because it just feels uncomfortable on the back of your neck, on the back of my neck. But every time I think about that, I'm like, it comes with the jersey, so just have to deal with it. So this is actually double XL, so this runs pretty long on me. Good thing about this is that I've had this for about 7 years and it's shrunk. Not significantly, but enough where it's doesn't feel like a dress on me. Alright, on the back you get the Jordan patches. So it's basically just the navy blue and orange trim on top of this, this big mesh white canvas. You get the 23, and on the side it's this nice navy blue and orange trim. Really cool. This jersey was it was simple, but it also represented the early 2000s of, falling back into simplicity and just doing something different. I know the Wizards have changed up their jerseys since then, and I don't think they wear these colors anymore, but that's not a bad thing. I think if you have jerseys that just encapsulate the time that they're within, I think that's a good thing to remind you of that nostalgia. Alright guys, that was my basketball jerseys. I will return with this series with my football jerseys. I have a number of football jerseys that I want to show and tell. So thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed these videos. Please like and/or comment, and do me a favor. Please subscribe to my channel. And till next time, guys. Thanks for watching.